Talking about on the fish pond, we tried to do a nursery fish pond, and then I have other plans of the exaggerated fish ponds. This we used some local wood. We just dug them on the ground without cement. This thing is about 80 centimeters high, and then after we did the frame, all we did was nylon coat it, and then to make the ground, which will take the most, so that the nylon would not stretch out after loading water, we have decided to put a thick carpet. This is car carpet. They use this in Tanzania. We're doing this in Tanzania because there isn't so many materials as other countries have. So I'm trying to use as local things that I can gather to show people that it's doable. And this fish tank can take more than 500 to 400 fish, which could be tilapia or catfish or any sort of fish. So what we're doing is we have built the frame. We put the frame with logs are put on the ground. We made 3 different logs on the ground. One at the beginning, one in the end, and one right in between, so that these planks would not stretch out with the water. And to reserve the water, we put nylon. Here we built something sort of a cave-ish. Underneath this is where they could hide, lay eggs. It's like a cave sort of thing with rocks, rooms, hideouts. So we covered it with just a scrap asbestos sheet. So here we go. We're trying to water it direct from the tap, and then it will go inside here. And then we won't put pump in this one, but we're going to rotate the water daily. We're going to do every 3 hours of water output. Yeah, we're going to build something here to take the water out and go back to that garden, so that we can also show the rotation of the water, which we won't use pump, can be recycled and used on this simple vegetation that we've started. We're going to put our nursery there, and then we're going to plant it elsewhere. Some veggies that we'll show you in the future. But now let's continue with this fish pond of ours. We're trying to put boxes right in between the nylon and the wood, as you can see. So even the nylon stretches out, it doesn't go through. Yep, this is it. I'll show you in the next episode when we fill the water to test it. And I'll show you the real big project in the fish pond. This is like just a nursery or lab room, because it's nearby our manager's accommodation, so it's easier to monitor the thing. But we're building some other ones pretty much higher over there. I'll give you the video for that one too, because we have massive ones we're digging out, but they'll cost a lot of money, and which I'm showing you is things that are affordable to do for anyone. This one which I'm building needs some pocket chopping. Well, I'm walking you to the other fish pond area which I'm building, which will chop my money. But I'm doing this very later. This is just the beginning. You see all this? This will be nesting for eggs and babies. Here we're trying to build a fountain from there. It'll flow to here. It'll flow to here. And will eventually come to here. So here we've already started filling up this one. But up to now, we're just trying to see if it can take water and never be built anything to support the water to not escape. If it could take in all the water at once and then become still and won't evaporate the water or suck the water out of it. If that would be possible, then it would at least save some of my cash, because I have direct water from the river that's coming through. So basically it's supposed to be the other way around, but we're trying to fill the big one first. But the journey will automatically start on this one. This one will go through to this one. See? And then it'll go through to this one. And then eventually you will make a channel for the water to go to this one. This whole system I'm building, I'm not using any pumps because I'm pumping water all the time. But then we make a system to take the water out of here and go direct to where my other project is, a nursery there, which I'll show you. So what I'm pretty doing is all this water that is going through all the time, I'm trying to make use out of it. This is a small project which I started. I'll talk about it more, but this is fencing plants, so people that have land and don't want to do anything about it at that moment, they have it, but at least so that no people can interfere with land. We have this problem in Africa. So you can plant these, then you're sure you have your local fence. In 2 years you won't even need to build a fence if you keep them and prune them properly. We'll talk about this in another video, but this won't include in the fish tank. But what I'm saying is that all the water that is used from the fish ponds will rotate back to this project, and so on.